The Nike Air Jordan 5 Inspire is dropping in a couple of days on August the 10th. But which two grails for sneakerheads out there does this sneaker look like? And is it comparable with them? And is it going to sell in the high thousands in the same way that those two grail sneakers do? Watch today to find out what I think about this upcoming sneaker release of the Nike Air Jordan 5 Inspire. This is the Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel is Mainichi, absolutely no day, Mainichi meeting inside. Every single day I drop you content from Tokyo, Japan. And as I said in the introduction, today we're looking at the Nike Air Jordan 5 Inspire. And it looks very similar to two, not one, but two grails out there for sneakerheads. But this here is the sneaker channel on YouTube. And I do need you guys to do me that favor of hit the subscribe button down below. So if you like the content, if you want to show support, if you want to help a guy out, hit that red subscribe button down below and help the channel to grow. And as I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I do always say at the start of the videos, 登録お願いします。ちょっとずつチャンネルが大きくなっているので、登録すると助かるので、登録ぜひお願いします。Okay, so let's get into this sneaker, the Nike Air Jordan 5 Inspire. It's obviously yellow. That's obviously the main sort of feature of this sneaker. The upper is all nubuck, all yellow, and it's all fire as far as I'm concerned. It's a really hot looking sneaker. But as soon as I saw it, I thought of one of the grails that I've had my eye on for a long time. I've never owned a pair of Air Jordan 5s. In fact, owning Jordans is a new thing for me, and hopefully I've been able to remember to stick a link up there somewhere explaining my history with Jordan sneakers. But there was one sneaker, you know, my name is Tokyo Butter 23. I'm here in Tokyo, Japan. So which Air Jordan 5 am I talking about? A yellow Air Jordan 5, of course. There is that Tokyo 23 Air Jordan 5, which used to be a grail. And I'm surprised, you know, it does look very similar to these Inspires. There are some differences, especially down the lower half of the sneaker when you look at the midsole and the colouring there on the midsole and the mudguard, and also when you get up into that mesh area and stuff like that. But predominantly a yellow sneaker, and they used to be very hard to get your hands on it. You'd pay up in the high four figures, even five figures for a pair of Air Jordan 5 Tokyo 23s. But I did a bit of checking before I worked on this video and researched this video, and I saw that the prices tanked. I mean, tanked is probably a strong word to say for it, but since, you know, late 2018, the price is more than halved, and now you can get a pair of Tokyo 23 Air Jordan 5s for less than $3,000. They used to go for close to $10,000, so that's a real big price dip there. So these Air Jordan 5 Inspires do look a bit like those Jordan 23s for the Tokyo 23s, and they also look like the Fab 5s, and maybe they look more like the Fab 5s than the Tokyo 23s. I wonder. I'm not sure which one looks more like the other, but they definitely look like each other. The Fab 5s are very hard to get your hands on. They are friends and families only, and they sell for well over $10,000 still, you know, like $15,000 or something like that for a pair of those. They're a very rare sneaker, very difficult to get your hands on. I'm not sure about this upcoming release of the Air Jordan 5 Inspire, whether it's going to be a general release or not, or a limited release. It is showing on the sneakers app here in Japan, which usually is an indication it's going to be a general release, because if it's going on sale here, that kind of means it's going on sale in a lot of different places across the world as well. Tempted to get my hands on a pair. I'll have to really think about it between now and Saturday when they drop, August the 10th, or they're scheduled to drop. And I always say when we talk about drop dates, don't trust the drop date. I've been burned on the channel many times when I've said they're dropping on this date and then the date gets pushed back and stuff like that. But they are scheduled, projected to drop on August the 10th in just a couple of days' time. So let's actually have a look at these sneakers. There's a couple of really neat little points on there that I want to get into. I do want to look first at the midsole. Strange place to start, but it is that black midsole with sort of white, you know, it's a translucent white or clear translucence that comes around towards the toe box area, and that comes from the outsole. If you flip them upside down and have a look at the outsole, it's translucent in two different places with that black stripe down the middle and then that black Jumpman towards the toe area of the outsole. And then, like I said, when you come around onto the midsole and up into those mudguard area, you can see the effect of that toe box translucence coming through towards the front of the sneaker. And I think the outsole's a really fire looking outsole, and I like the balance of the black, yellow and translucence on the midsole. The Fab 5s had a more solid sort of black, all black midsole with a few flecks of color in them, and to be honest, even though they're a grail and very expensive, I prefer my sneakers to have a little bit more color than that. It's too much sort of blocking, if you ask me, with the Fab Fives. But with these Inspires, I really do like the midsole. I think they've done a really great job of sort of balancing that out there. And then if you look at the upper, it surprised me that the colouring says it's navy on there. I'd struggle to call that colour navy, so unless I get these guys in hand and I can stand corrected, this looks like a deeper colour, a darker colour, maybe a grey or a black rather than a navy to me, but I might be wrong in that. That's potentially true, because I'm often wrong on the channel. I don't mind that, and I don't mind being corrected in the comments down below, so feel free to correct Tokyo Butter 23 if he's giving you misinformation. And then onto the heel, a kind of interesting looking heel here. Now, again, I don't mind being wrong about things. I've never seen this heel on a 5 before, but then again, I'm not well versed in 5s. So this kind of, it looks almost like a sticker or a patch on there, and it has some of the text in there as well, you know, the sneakers inspired by and all that kind of stuff, and then a little Jumpman in the corner. I've never really seen that on Jordan 5s before, but I might be wrong that they have them on Jordan 5s usually. Those Tokyo 23s had a Jumpman on the heel, and then on that sort of heel cup or heel counter section had a really interesting 23 insignia there that you had to really look closely at to work out where the 23 was. Whereas these guys, instead of the Jumpman on the heel, it's got that sort of patch in there. But that sort of view of the patch on the heel lets us look through to the tongue, and on the back of the tongue you can see the word Inspire on both the left and the right feet. And that's pretty much it. It's an interesting looking shoe. I think it might settle well. The recent Air Jordan 14 Ferrari yellows sold out fairly quickly, and I wouldn't mind betting these guys are going to sell it pretty quickly as well, because of that kind of nod to those grail sneakers, but also yellow sneakers are kind of rare on the market, and I think people go after them and really appreciate them. So I think this guy could sell out well, but I do think it's going to be a more general release than the sort of the grails of the family and friends, or the region exclusive Tokyo ones. So okay, and that's about it from me. That's all I have to say today. I am here every single day, so please do check out my content. I do appreciate you guys out there checking out my content every single day, and as I do say at the end of my videos, you can guarantee that I'll be here every single day, so you will definitely see me tomorrow.